put this jumper on this morning because it was freezing. And I've had a shower. It was still cold. Come downstairs, walked about a bit, put some washing in, made a coffee, drunk 2 sips of a coffee. And now my inner radiator has well and truly started burning. I am warm. Hello, welcome back to another video. I haven't done one of these charity shop videos in such a long time. I've been wanting to, but I've not been finding any clothes. So what can you do? You can't make a video without buying something, can you? So if you're new here, my name is Joanne. Charity shop vlogs are one of the things that I do. As you've just heard, I don't do them often. I wish I could, but you know, I don't. I do food videos and other videos sometimes. Anyway, I'm not rambling today. I'm not going to ramble. I'm just going to get on with showing you what I've bought. It's all autumnal, I think, or winterish, or I don't know. We'll see. I forgot what I've got, and I only got it the other day. Start with this jumper, this central heating jumper. It's a Joe Brown jumper. I used to love Joe Brown stuff. Joe Brown and Monsoon back in the day. And now I don't really go into stores very often. TK Maxx. I love TK Maxx, but anywhere else, no. Best department store, in my opinion, is a good charity shop. But I got this jumper. Let me stand back. It doesn't look the best fitted jumper, and it has got a little bit of an old vibe, I think. It was brand new. It hadn't got tags on it, but you know when you feel the tags on the inside of the jumper and it had still got the spare button attached? It was £4. So yeah, as I say, it's got like a flower detail on it and then a stitching detail. It might look, I don't know whether it looks tight. I would like it a little bit looser, but it's definitely not overstretched. It's size 18. You'll see in these videos that I've got 14, 18, 20. 20s I've got to make work because they are a little bit too big. But as I say, I couldn't leave them in shop because I did like the patterns. And then it's got this neck like that. But the material, and it's definitely working for the 30th of September, keeping me warm. In fact, I'm not going to be able to put it back on after I've done this video because I'm red hot. So that is item number 1 that I've got to show you, a £4 jumper from Joe Brown. I think we're going to stick with jumpers. I've got 2 more. Get jumpers out of the way whilst I've got my jeans on, and then rest at stuff's dresses because I am a dress person. This is another Joe Brown, and it costs £7, and it is a little bit on tight side, but I'll put it on and I'll show you anyway. Now, I were oohing and ahhing about getting this. I think it looks tight. It's sort of a material, I don't know what material it is, I'll look in a minute, that you have to breathe a few times whilst your nerve endings get used to wearing it. But it's got a cat on it, and the thing is I bought it just to make my daughter laugh. I know, £7 on a jumper, but to make your daughter laugh, I mean £7 on a jumper is brilliant, but to make your daughter laugh, I don't know. I actually bought this thinking that it would be looser and that I can chuck it over a dress because I do like a little bit of a mismatch look. I'm not one of these people, and I'm sure if you've watched quite a lot of my videos you'll know now, I'm not one of those matchy people. I actually like to look a little bit dishevelled. I like the dishevelled look. It's a good job with my hair because it's always dishevelled unless I straighten it, and then that just ruins my hair. So the theory were I could buy this jumper and then I could chuck it on over a dress. But as you can see, it's a little bit tight. I could still wear it, and I've got it on. Let me stand back. I've got it on with some jeans that I also found in a charity shop for £4.50, Marks and Spencer's, size 18. I'm always between a 16 and an 18. If they made a size 17, they'd fit me perfectly. But they don't, do they? No, they just go up in 2s. So these are a little bit loose, but loosey goose jeans are in fashion, aren't they? You know, and I'm one for fashion, obviously, with everything that I wear. So yeah, I like it. I like the colour. I'm into blue at the minute. I went away recently and everything that I took was blue. I didn't plan on it, but I took a blue dress, I took a blue jumpsuit, I took a blue long dress. Don't know, just everything were blue. My swimsuits weren't blue though, and neither were my towel, but the clothes were. So yeah, I like it. What do you think? Does it look too tight though? It's a mixture of acrylic and wool, so 70% acrylic, 30% wool. So it should definitely keep me warm during winter anyway. This is a nice bright colour, but I don't know, what is that company? Affibel, size 16 to 18. It was £4 anyway, from, I think it's St Luke's. Yeah, it is. This is comfortable. You could chuck this on over a dress if you wanted to look dishevelled, or you could wear it with jeans or trousers or a skirt. But look at the colour. And, can you see? It doesn't look like it's been worn. What's that all about? We are a nation of just buying stuff, aren't we? And then hardly wearing it and then donating it. But I really like this colour. And it's loose. This is the thing in it with sizes. I always say it. Don't just go for your normal size. You've got to look through blinking rails. I think I even found something that fit one in size 12 section. You have to be a good flicker if you're going to go into a charity shop and get some good deals. In fact, talking about good deals and jumpers and tragedies, it's a tragedy. It's a bad story, actually. Went to one yesterday, Bernardo's, and this lady or this person had donated a 100% cashmere jumper. It had been in the wash. It was supposed to have been a size 14. Maybe it had gone to about 10, 12. And I was saying to my mother, because I was with my mother, what's gone through their head? And then I thought, I wonder if husbands don't washing. It's like, got up on a Saturday morning thinking, right, best make myself useful. I'll go and put this washing in. Ruined bloody jumper. I had 2 stories going on. I have inner dialogues all the time when I'm in charity shops about what's happened with these items. But it, £4, 100% cashmere. So I left it hung up on rail right at front. So I thought, if it can fit somebody, that's going to keep somebody warm in winter. And I'm sure they can sort of get it right. It didn't look too bad. It looked like it'd been crumpled up for a really long time. But yeah, I went with thinking that somebody had bought it and didn't know what they'd got, which don't think that were right storyline. 2, the husband just thinking, I'll make myself useful this weekend. What can I do? I'll go and ruin an 100% cashmere jumper. Everything it wash. I'm surprised it weren't grey. Anyway, that's my little story. But yeah, do you like my bright coloured jumper? It's comfy. I like it. I'm loving this colour. Now, I am going to leave my jeans off with this, but this is more of a tunic than a dress. And it is a little bit of an odd shape, unless I put my hands in the pockets. And I'm unsure as to why this is. If you've been at charity shops and you see any items that say made in Italy in the neckline, they're usually from these ladies' boutiques. I have probably 2 or 3 in my area. I used to shop at one frequently, but now, obviously, as we all know, do charity shops. It's a lovely colour, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Lovely neckline. But when I stand back and I show you the shape, you are allowed to chuckle if you want to, because it makes me look like, I'll stand back, I'll show you. Just ignore my legs, because I have worn it once already, just around house, and I put leggings on. But can you see that shape? I mean, what is that all about? If I put my hand in the pocket, push it down, looks fine. Take my hand out, and I'm here again. Hand in the pocket. Looks fine. So I'm a bit stuck on it because I don't really know what to do. And I was thinking, is it because my boobs are too big and it's bringing it up? But it actually looks this shape on the coat hanger. So I'm looking in a mirror behind you and it's just amusing. But when you pull it straight, you see. Anyway, colours are fantastic. Let me know what you think about the shape. Whether you think it's supposed to be like that or something's gone wrong. £6.50, size 16. Took a chance because I don't know whether it's going to fit me right. But again, I like the pattern and the neckline. I think what convinced me to get this is that it's really stretchy. And a lot of the dresses that I wear do have a line here, and it always sort of falls underneath my bust. If you've got a smaller bust, I'm sure the line would have fit at the waist, but I'm so used to having that line underneath my boobs because my boobs are blinking big. You've got to like what you've got, haven't you? Anyway, look at my pattern. What do you think? It's nice, isn't it? I like it. The only downside, I'll walk back. The only downside to this dress is that there's no pockets. I love a pocket in a dress. I'm not alone. Talking to a lady in charity shop who actually was telling me a life story, and she was saying, you've got to have a pocket. You've got to have a pocket. You just got to have somewhere. For me, it's somewhere to put my hands. For her, it was somewhere to put a dog poo bags. But yeah, what do you think? I just wear this. I'm a bugger for putting leggings on with stuff. Remember, mismatch. But you could wear it bare-legged in the spring if it were a nice day, but you still wanted to be covered up on top. Or you could wear it with tights, couldn't you? I like wearing Doc Martens. I can look really put together on the top, but you know we've got a thing going now, haven't we? I've got to look. There's got to be something odd about it. So I put Doc Martens on, and then that just changes it. It stops it from really looking put together to just put, maybe some people would call it edgy. I call it mismatch. Edgy sounds better, doesn't it? It sounds more funky. Can you be edgy at 46? Not sure, I'll have to ask my kids. But this, £6.50, and it fits nice actually, doesn't it? I think it does. It's got that little sway. It's a nice dress. On with the next one. This one was £6. It's a size 20, so it's quite loose, but I actually liked it loose. It's got a pocket, and it's got, let me see if I can position myself right. It's got a little split at the side of the leg. Only a small split. Can't even find it for you, but it is there, I promise. There, look, whoosh, little side split on each side, and it's sort of casual. The neckline bothers me slightly, and I'd have to, every time you put it on, I would imagine you have to retie this, because again, it's loosey-goose. But I do actually think, because it's a bigger dress, it makes my boobs sort of smaller. It doesn't emphasise my boobs because there's nothing catching on them. It sort of skims there. Let me show you a pattern close up. I didn't know whether it were too old for me, but I think one of the reasons I bought it is it's sort of a floral autumn. I'm looking at mirror. You can't help but look at yourself, can you? It's a floral autumn dress, but I'm going to Benalmadena in November with my mum and my daughters. I thought it might actually be nice to take for an evening, so that's why I bought that. But I do like it. I'm telling myself, I do like it. It's just that I sort of took a chance. I did try it on in charity shop. Some of the charity shops don't have changing rooms. I don't know what that's all about, you know, because I do think if you're selling something, people need to be able to try it on. But apparently, as local Asda's like that as well, and that's a bloody mainstream store. So, yeah, let me know what you think so far, if you dislike something or something looks terrible, or, you know, you think that it would look better on somebody else. But this dress, I do think, is a little bit of a winner. It's got a decent line, hasn't it? It's just sort of skimming above my ankles. It's nice, it's comfortable. Now, this is a little bit different. I bought it not fully knowing whether I 100% liked it, but I love the pattern, I love the skirt of the dress, but this bit here, I'm just not certain of. Let me show you the pattern close up. It looks like it's never been worn. It's Scarlett and Joe, size 20, so it is quite loose, and it were £5.50 from the same shop as the previous dress actually, and again it's got a similar cut off. It's just above the ankles really, and it's got pockets. It's got a tie at the back, which is loose at the minute because I haven't redone it. But my main concern is this, you know, this thing here, this sort of like a fake wrap top situation, isn't it, actually? But because it's a bigger size, I normally wear an 18. Because it's a bigger size, the waist, sort of this waistband here, drops into the waist, which I like. Again, it's pockets. You can find so many different things in your local charity shop. And I don't live in a financially well-to-do area, but there's always some decent stuff scattered around. I do live in an area where, you know, you can drive 1 mile that way, 1 mile that way, half a mile actually that way, and you're sort of surrounded by charity shops. So I think I am fortunate in that respect, because I know some of you, you haven't got a decent charity shop near you. But yeah, tell me, the lady who was telling me a life story in the charity shop, she was saying that she buys those things, you know, from Amazon that you can clip on here. I don't want that. I don't think it'd look right. I think that it would look like I was just trying to cover my chest up. So what I were thinking of is some form of thin scarf or necklace or scarf necklace, or crocheting, because I do like a little bit of mismatch. Crocheting like a necklace, you know, just on like the chain stitch, just crocheting that, and then having that again for the autumn. I'm going to be able to get away with it, aren't I? Because this is what I bought it for, autumn, spring. And as I'm getting older, I need to protect my chest. So give me some ideas. It's got little shoulder pads in it and all, I don't know. I suppose that looks all right. But yeah, any ideas that aren't those clip-in sort of bib things? I know you know what I'm talking about. Anything. Or just tell me if it looks all right like this. But I do think I need some sort of situation going around here. How many have we got left? We're on last one, people. We're on last one. This dress here, before I button it up, it's brand new with tags and spare button by a company called Isle, and it were a £5. It's a size 14 though, so I didn't try it on in shop because in this particular shop there's no changing rooms. Let's have a look. It's just, let me see if I can look. Just got that bit there. I suppose you could press stud that. It's my boobs again, but although, you know, like you can tell, it's probably supposed to be a little bit looser on the old boobage area. I wouldn't be able to wear it like it is now. I mean, I'm exaggerating that slightly because you've got that gap. So maybe this needs to be put away, but let me stand back because the rest of the blinking dress fits fine. This is the problem. You've got a little tie. Let me tie this. Isn't it nice? You know, with a cardigan or a jumper, tights, leggings, bare legs in spring. It falls really nice, and I just really like it. But these, you've got to love what God gave you, but I just sort of wish you'd given me a smaller cup. I used to be, what did I used to be? Let me think now. I used to be 3.5 stone heavier than I am now. And then last year I lost 1 stone 10, so that was most of it. But I did go on anti-inflammatory diet, and it is quite restrictive, but I've never felt better. And now I keep eating things that I shouldn't eat, and then going back on it, then eating things I shouldn't eat, then going back on it. I can't get into that mindset of just, that's it, you know, the tunnel vision. So the weight loss stopped. I did put a little bit back on, but I have lost most of it because, as I say, most of the time I do eat well. But yeah, so you never know. You might see me in this dress one day and it might not have a gap. And if it doesn't, you know, I've either got a press stud there or my boobs have shrunk a little bit. But it is nice, isn't it? I just really like it, very casual. And you could probably wear it in summer as well. Right, I'm going to bob off. Thanks ever so much for coming and having a look at what I've got in charity shops. Comment, let me know what you think. It's always nice to hear from you. Even if you're telling me something that is not a positive thing, just be nice, be tactful, be diplomatic, be balanced. We all like a little bit of balance in his life. So let me know. Let me know. Because I like to talk to somebody, not just myself. You take care. Till next time. Bye.